Hello and welcome to another Digital Samba release notes walkthrough. Today we'll be looking at Digital Samba 6.2.4. As you can see, this was released on 17th of October 2025. And the main features we will have for you today are sharing files with selected participants. This is a really cool way to manage how you send files to particular users in the room or just a particular group of users. It's very powerful, it's fun, and it just gives you much more granular control. You could previously already share your files with room files, but now you can actually share with individuals. And I'll show you exactly how that's done in just a second. We've also added a lobby sound room setting, and you can now see the upload date when a particular file was added to the content library. There's also a new HD toggle on the join screen, which makes it easier for you to select whether you want to broadcast in HD or not. And there's a telephony status indicator for connected calls. I'll just talk you through that one. I'm not going to demo it, but anyways, let's have a look at sharing files first. So I'll jump into a Digital Samba room here, which I have prepared earlier. And you can see that I have got a couple of participants with me in this room. There's Rob, Steve, and Sue. And if I now go back into my content library, I have a bunch of files. And you can already see here actually that I uploaded these files today. So it shows today's date. That's a neat way of seeing when a file was added. But now let's have a look at how I could share a file with someone. Let's say I just wanted to take this Maine Coon cat file and share it with a particular user. In this case, I'm going to want to share it with Steve only, whose window we see over here on the right-hand side. And instead of sharing with everyone, I can simply uncheck this and share the file with Steve. And Steve now immediately sees this file in his shared files section. This is all new. This is not something that was available previously. And he can now actually download this to his computer. So it's a great way, for example, in a virtual classroom to share materials with particular students. If I just wanted to show a file as previously, I can just open that up and Steve will be able to see what I'm trying to show. He doesn't necessarily have to have access to the file, but by sharing the file, I can actually make it available to download for him. If he would have moderator permissions, he would actually be able to open this file for other users in this room. Furthermore, let's say I now wanted to share the Maine Coon file with all users, not just Steve. I would first stop sharing, then share again, and I could now actually share with all users, including Sue. So that would be the way to change who you're sharing a particular file with at any point in time. And that's the new sharing files with particular users feature. Let's have a look what's next. We already looked at the indicator of date display when a file is being added. Let's have a look at the HD toggle on join screen feature. So I've got a room here where I'm actually sitting on the join screen. If I open the settings panel, I now have this new toggle over here, and this toggle is selected in the state of how you defined the room to be, but a user before joining can actually override. So if you had set it to SD, the user could turn on HD individually, or if you had set it to HD, he can switch back down to SD. And that's the HD toggle feature. And then we also have this lobby room setting. So let's jump into our settings over here, and you can see under the lobby message, we now also have lobby sound. And you can basically configure a room to play a sound when someone enters the lobby. And finally, we also have a nice new indicator to show whether a telephony call is connected. I'll just show you a screenshot here. So it basically looks like this. You can always tell from this indicator whether the SIP bridge that you have connected is currently active or not. And by clicking this button, you will then be able to deactivate it or activate it, whatever it is you need. And that is Digital Samba 6.2.4. Of course, there's always a bunch of bug fixes. I invite you to check out the release notes on our website or subscribe via email to get them directly into your inbox. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Hasta la vista.